absolutely. It'd be nice to hear from you. So, I know I was supposed to have this episode out on Saturday, but there comes a time, even with this melodious, suave cat, that you seem to lose inspiration, so to speak. So, in order to find the inspiration for this, I almost forgot. Before I go into this little spiel, we are still doing hashtag hubby search for Bonnie. Now, if everyone remembers from the last podcast, I'm talking about my dear friend from Hereford, Texas, named Bonnie Perez. She is a very beautiful 43-year-old woman who is single. She's also a single parent, and she works extremely hard. So, gentlemen, you don't have to try to entice her with any type of money, or if you really want to try to entice her, as she jokingly said on one of her Facebook posts, bring toilet paper. So, if you're interested in meeting Miss Bonnie Perez, feel free to email me at CheshireLookingGlass@gmail.com for I can give you all the details about this wonderful lady that I call a dear friend. So, back to the subject at hand here. I did lose inspiration for a minute because this wonderful kitten right here seems to forget once in a while that in order to make something work, you have to have inspiration. Now, with everything going on in not only the United States but in the world, it's easy to be caught up with the hysteria that's going on. Refer to episode 2 on that one. But anyways, it's so easy to get caught up with everything. And this even happened way before the appearance of the C virus. I mean, take a look in normal life. I mean, you're working a job where it seems like that you're not appreciated. You get tacked on with lots of work. It feels like that things are crashing down upon you. Even in your personal life, just trying to be a good parent or a good partner, trying to make a relationship work or trying to start a relationship, and then things just crumble. It feels like that you're trapped, that you're lost, that you're being hindered by the weight of doubt and depression and self-loathing that you have put within yourself. Now, for me, in order to find the inspiration for this episode, I took a step back. I did things that I would normally do to try to find some type of flash of light. I went for walks. I talked to friends near and dear asking for suggestions, which they've actually come up with a few of them. Let me list off a few. The first one is talking about witchcraft, which we may actually do an episode on, which will probably be around Halloween, because the history of witchcraft is actually very fascinating, and how it became construed and then became something that is popular. Had a cooking idea, which I don't really have a webcam where I can do a cooking spot, but maybe one day, hopefully, if this continues, maybe in season 2 if I go on YouTube, hint, hint, wink, wink. Actually had the suggestion about something a little more taboo relating to S&M or BDSM, mainly the culture and the lifestyle relating to that. That will actually be an episode down the road. It's something that overall as a nation, and it's becoming less taboo as it was back in the day. So I may actually have a couple of guests lined up for this. So stay tuned for that one. I'll let everyone know when that episode is coming out. I had the suggestion about physical health in relation to being self-isolated. That one I will definitely be covering, not this next episode, but the one after. I just have to work out some things relating to that. But how the inspiration came about wasn't due to taking a walk. It wasn't due to talking to dear friends, asking for suggestions. It was when I was outside. Sometimes you just need a breath of fresh air. So I stepped out to my balcony just to take a look at everything. And then I just let my mind go. It was a release, just witnessing the stillness of the night, not hearing too much for sound, the occasional car passing by, but it was that stillness and the beauty of the night that granted me this inspiration for now. We all have issues, we all have things that shackle us to our own personal hysteria, whether it's looking over the negative, and we all know these negatives, and I mentioned them before, relating to work or your career, relating to relationships, friendships, even further, family, making sure that you're a good son or daughter. There are so many things that we try to wear so many hats for, and we get lost in that shuffle. We forget that no matter what is weighing us down, we, as human beings, we are very adaptable. We are resilient. We are able to bounce back from anything. And history has proven this. Look at how many countless wars have been waged. Look at how many mysterious viruses have popped up. Look at how many disasters have happened. We can list them off quite simply, but with everything that weighs us down, whether it's something that is worldwide pandemic or within ourselves, getting bad news of a relative passing, or maybe in some cases someone telling you that you're not exactly their cup of tea in terms of relationships. Sometimes we just need to be as still as the night and take a deep breath and try to remember that everything that weighs down on us can be overcame. It just takes time, patience, and faith. And I don't mean religious or spiritual faith. I mean faith within yourself as a resilient, intelligent individual. Someone who has seen adversity, who has beaten adversity, and is every time any type of trial, tribulation, or concern arises, you too arise. So take a moment, go outside, look through your window, take a look at the beauty of the night, take a look at the peacefulness, the serenity, the absolute calmness that it provides, and take a look within the stars, those shining lights that are millions of light years away can be beacons of the hope that right now, as individuals, we are missing. Sometimes you just need to forget all the hats that you wear and the titles that you may have, and remember that no matter what, you are an individual who can accomplish so many things. Take this moment. Think of it as a nightly affirmation. Just take a deep breath with me. And remember that no matter what is keeping you shackled, you always have the key to break out. And this not only goes to my listeners, but just across the world. If I have any international listeners, which would be awesome right now, it'd be nice for you to listen to this as well. You are magnificent for everything that you endure. Even this moment, with everything crashing around us, with the hysteria, with even the discrimination that is going on, because this also happened in terms of Ebola, it happened in terms of Zika. Even if we go back further, whenever AIDS was considered grids, the discrimination and the hatred that the hysteria created, we have bounced back from those, and we will bounce back from this. Now, yes, there are those that will always stoke the flames of this type of madness, but we can still rise above all this. We are still resilient. We, for lack of a better term, we are warriors. We have a internal strength that is glorious to see, and it shines brightly in the face of adversity, in the face of pandemonium. As long as this will continue with the hysteria breaking down everyone's spirits, it is during these times that we have to remember that we can do so much more once we take a look at the night, take our deep breaths, and remember what it is that we can do. Now, I know this is a short episode, but